Good afternoon, football fans. This is Andy McNamara, and it's my pleasure to welcome you into the Axis Football League. The players are warmed up, the coaches have taken to their sidelines, and we're all set here in the booth. Let's go ahead and get down to the action. The offense lines up to kick it off. And Bauer will kick this one away. He catches the kickoff. He's put to the turf. Let's see what San Francisco does to start this drive. Right side handoff. And he's tackled here. That will bring up second down. San Francisco breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Misdirection in the backfield. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That'll cost them a couple yards. Third play of the drive. He drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw over the middle. That's the end of that play. That gets us to fourth down. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. The punt's away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start things off from the 20. The receiver goes into motion. He's got single coverage deep, looking to make something happen. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Player in motion. Dropping back. And down he goes. That's a sack. They'll lose 10 on the play. Third down for the offense. There's a flag on the play. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Let's see what the call is. It looks like the defense is going to get flagged for holding, and they'll take the penalty. The offense sets up under center. He drops back to pass. Play action pass. And he's tackled right away. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10. Run pass option. The QB gives it to the runner. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. That will be good for about 1. 2nd down. 3 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. Makes the throw over to the left side. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. 7th play of the drive. Player in motion to the left. He hands it to the running back, and he's brought down. That brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way up the line. Go! He makes the punt. He breaks free. That's the end of that play. San Francisco sets up on 1st down. He hands it off to the right side. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. A lone back for the offense. Hike! Right side handoff. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That gets us to 3rd down. The offense sets up under center. Go! Kicks to the right side. Breaks free from the first tackle. That's the end of that play. Gain of 12 on the play. 1st and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. He tosses one up near the 50. The pass is incomplete. 5th play of the drive.
Sit hut.
He hands it to the runner inside. Ripped to the ground. That's good for 10 yards. Operating from the gun.
Sit hut.
Sets his feet and throws. And the receiver just can't bring it in. 2nd and 10. Motion left.
Go.
Hands it to the runner on the right side. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That will go for about 8 yards. 8th play of the drive.
Go.
The runner takes the inside handoff, and he is down. Gain of 4 on the play. San Francisco breaks the huddle and comes up to the line.
Go.
He steps back to pass. And down he goes. That's a sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. The offense lines up on 2nd and long.
Go.
He drops back to pass. QB with the play fake. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense comes in on 3rd down.
Tonight.
Steps back to pass. Finds the target. He makes the reception. He's put to the turf. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense is going to try for 3 here. That signals the end of the 1st quarter. Both teams yet to make their first score. The offense is set to try a field goal. There's the kick. And it's good. San Francisco strikes first today with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. He boots it away. And he's brought to the turf. Let's see what Vegas does to start this drive. He gives it away. And he is eventually brought down. Gain of 15. 1st down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. He throws it off to the right side. He makes the reception, and he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 11. From under center. Hands it off. Breaking out of the tackle. And he's tackled. Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down and short. Motion right. Inside run. Stopped before he could break free. They'll pick up a couple yards there. The offense will operate from under center. He steps back to pass. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. Loss of 6 on the play. 2nd down for the offense. He steps back to pass. He makes the throw by the 20-yard line. Tipped away and incomplete. Third down and long. Receiver in motion. Drops back into the pocket. QB with the play fake. Norton grabs it. Rolling the dice into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. They're setting up for the extra point. There's the kick. And the kick is good. Vegas pulls in front with that score. Here comes the kicking team. And Bauer will kick this one away. Shakes off the first tackle. And he's tackled here. Let's see what San Francisco does to start this drive. He'll be back to pass. He tosses one short to the sideline. He steps out of bounds. That will go for about 8 yards. Second play of the drive.
Hike!
He hands it off. Sheds off the first tackle. Stopped before he can break free. That will be good for about 1. A shotgun set for the offense.
Hike!
Sets up the RPO and makes the throw to the receiver. The tackle is made. That's good for a gain of 4. San Francisco setting up on first down.
Strike!
He takes the ball. And the tackle is made. Gain of 11. A 2 tight end set for the offense. Hand off to the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. The offense sets up for the point after. There's the kick. And the kick is good. San Francisco pulls ahead with that score. Here comes the kicking team. He sends it off. He fields the kickoff. And he's tackled. Vegas breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Receiver in motion. Hands it to the runner on the right side. And he's tackled. That'll go for about 3 yards. The offense comes in on second down. 7 yards to go. He drops back to pass. QB with the play fake. Complete to Bauer. And Brooks wraps him up for the tackle. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First down and 10 to go.
Go!
RPO. He makes the handoff. And down he goes. Gain of 4 on the play. Vegas gets set on second down. Vegas gets set on second down. Pitch to the right side. And Brooks wraps him up for the tackle. That will be good for about 6. Las Vegas sets up on first down. Drops back into the pocket. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense comes to the line on second and goal. Throws the rainbow, batted down and incomplete. Third and goal.
Hike!
He throws one. Ripped to the ground. Gain of 7 on the play. And out comes the field goal unit.
Go!
And Bauer with the kick. And it sails through. And onto the field comes the kicking team. The kick is off. He'll return the kick up near the 30. Let's see what San Francisco does to start this drive.
Go!
He drops back. Sets his feet and throws. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense. He drops back. Makes the throw. And he misses his target. 3rd and 10. Outside handoff. The tackle is made. Gain of 4 on the play. Timeout Vegas. That will be their first of the half. The offense lines up to punt. The punt's away. Let's see what Vegas does to start this drive. He drops back into the pocket. Pass complete, and he's immediately brought down. That will be good for about 6. Timeout, San Francisco. They'll have 2 remaining. 2nd play of the drive. He steps into the pocket. He's got single coverage deep, looking to make something happen. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. A huge gain by the offense. Vegas breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. It's reeled in by Bauer. And Brooks wraps him up for the tackle. Gain of 10 on the play. Vegas calling a timeout here. They will have 1 remaining timeout. 4th play of the drive. Dropping back. He'll make the throw short to the left side of the field. And the ball is batted down. 3rd and short for the offense. Steps back to pass. And he's hit right away and taken down. That will bring up 4th down. Vegas calling a timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final timeout. The offense sets up to punt one away. He punts it away. Let's see what San Francisco does to start this drive. Steps into the pocket. He sees a target over the middle of the field. Wells with the reception. And he's tackled. That will give San Francisco a first down. The defense sets up in a nickel set. Downfield, he's got it. And he's tackled here. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. Operating from under center. QB back to pass. He pulls it in. He'll be brought down up near the 50. The 2nd quarter comes to a close. A tie ball game so far. Lining up for the kickoff. The kick is off. He's put to the turf. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Player in motion to the right.
Tonight.
They'll run a counter play to the outside. And he's brought down. Loss of 4. 2nd down. 8 yards to go. He stretches the handoff to the outside. And he's tackled. That gets us to 3rd down. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on third downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. Tosses it off to the right side of the field. Norton grabs it. Tackled by Peters. Gain of 13. 1st and 10 for the offense. Dropping back. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. Loss of 7. The offense lines up on 2nd and long. They'll send a player in motion.
Hike.
He'll make the throw deep over the middle of the field. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. The offense has struggled to convert on third downs today. He drops back to pass. Looking for a target way downfield. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. He punts it away. He catches the punt. He is picked up and brought down. Let's see what San Francisco does to start this drive. Run pass option. The QB pulls it in and makes the quick throw. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. San Francisco breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Inside handoff. And the tackle is made. Gain of 7 on the play. The offense comes in on third down. 3 yards to go. Tosses it over to the sideline. Penalty flag on the field. He makes the catch. He'll be brought down up near the 50. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. They're going to get the receiver for pass interference here. They'll accept the penalty. San Francisco breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Steps into the pocket. He makes the reception, and he's immediately brought down. Gain of 15. San Francisco sets up on first down. Dropping back. He makes the throw over the middle. Tipped away and incomplete. 6th play of the drive. Player in motion to the right. He steps back to pass. Throws the ball. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Player in motion. He hands it to the lost ball on the field. And the tackle is made. First down and 10 to go. The runner will take it on the draw. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. Small gain on the play. Vegas gets set on 2nd down. Hands it off to the left side. And he's tackled. That'll go for about 3 yards. 3rd down. 14 yards to go. Pitch right to the runner. And he is down. Gain of 5 on the play. A shotgun set for the offense. He drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver in the end zone. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. 5th play of the drive. Player in motion to the right. He drops back. He sees a target over the middle of the field. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10.
Go!
Finds the target. Interception. motion. He doesn't seem to be able to find anyone open. And the defender makes the tackle. Let's see what San Francisco does to start this drive. He hands it off to the right side. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down for the offense. 3 yards to go.
Go!
Hits right to the runner. And he's tackled. That'll go for about 3 yards. The offense comes in on third down. He'll give it away on a draw. He's finally taken down. Gain of 17. San Francisco breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. QB back to pass. The QB tucks it and scrambles. And he'll take a slide here. That'll go for about 3 yards. The offense comes in on second down. 7 yards to go. QB back to pass. Tosses it over to the sideline. And he misses the target. Third down. 7 yards to go. Motion for the offense. Steps into the pocket. He grabs it out of the air. That's the end of that play. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. First and 10 for the offense.
Tonight.
He tosses one. The pass is caught. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That marks the end of the third quarter. A tie ball game so far. The offense sets up under center. On the handoff. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That's good for 10 yards. From under center.
Go!
He hands it to the runner. He's put to the turf. That's good for about 7 yards.
Go!
On the handoff. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 6 on the play. The offense lines up on first and goal.
Hike!
Hand off to Duck, and they score! San Francisco's in. The kicking team lines up for the PAT.
Sit up.
There's the kick. And the extra point is good. San Francisco pulls in front with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. On the kickoff. They will look to get this drive going here from the 25. Player in motion to the right. He makes the handoff to the left side. And he is finally dragged down. Gain of 17. Second play of the drive.
Go!
Running the RPO. He'll give it away and let the runner take it. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. That will be good for about 1. Second down. 3 yards to go.
Go!
He stretches the handoff to the outside. And Walton brings him down. Gain of 1 on the play. The defense lines up for another third down. They've executed well so far here today.
Go!
He'll pitch it off to the runner. And he's finally stopped after a great run. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10 for the offense.
Hike.
Steps into the pocket. QB with the play fake. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The offense will operate from the gun.
Hike.
Sets up the RPO. He'll make the handoff. And he's tackled here. Gain of 4 on the play. The defense lines up in a 3-4.
Go.
QB back to pass. Norton grabs it. Rolling the dice into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. And Bauer with the kick. And the extra point is good. Here comes the kicking team. And Bauer will kick this one away. The kickoff is fielded. He'll return the kick up near the 30. Let's see what San Francisco does to start this drive. He drops back. He tosses one short to the sideline. And he's wrestled to the ground. That'll be good for about 2. Second down. There's a penalty flag on the field. Looks like the ref is going to call him for encroachment. Defense jumped early. They'll accept the penalty. San Francisco gets set on second down. Motion left.
Hike.
QB fakes the handoff and takes it himself. And he's wrestled to the ground. Short loss on the play. Third down coming up for San Francisco. Dropping back. Tosses it over to the sideline. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line.
Go.
He makes the punt. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start things off from the 20.
Go.
QB back to pass. He makes the throw up near the first down marker. The pass is incomplete. Vegas gets set on second down. They'll send a player in motion.
Go.
Delayed handoff by the QB, and he's stopped up around the 20. That will bring up third down. 3rd and 10 for the offense. Steps into the pocket. He finds a target up near the 40. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away.
Go.
He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. Breaks away from the first defender. He's put to the turf. San Francisco breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. The runner takes the toss to the right. He's tackled. Gain of 5 on the play. Operating from under center. A single back set for the offense. Hands it off to the left side, and down he goes. Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd play of the drive. QB back to pass. He finds a target on the right side of the field. And he is down. Gain of 14 on the play. Timeout Vegas. That will be their first of the half. San Francisco setting up on first down. He gives it to the runner on the right side. And he is finally dragged down. Gain of 18 on the play. Timeout Vegas. That will be their second timeout. First and goal. He hands it to the run, and they score. San Francisco's in. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. There's the kick. And the extra point is good. San Francisco pulls ahead with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. On the kickoff. He fields the kickoff. And he's tackled here. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He drops back to pass. He finds the target up near the 40, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Second play of the drive. Throws a pass. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Brooks. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. Vegas calling a timeout here. That's their final timeout. First down and 10 to go. He drops back into the pocket. He's going to take the safe route here and throw this one away. Vegas breaks the huddle and comes up to the line.
Hike.
Makes the throw at the sideline. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. A nickel set for the defense. He drops back. He makes the throw by the 20-yard line. Tipped away and incomplete. Fourth down and 10 to go. Dropping back. He makes the throw over to the sideline. Batted down and incomplete. They can't convert. It'll be a turnover on downs. Let's see what San Francisco does to start this drive.
Go.
And he takes a knee. Second play of the drive. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. Third down coming up for San Francisco. Well, that will wrap it up for us today, folks. For everyone here at Axis Football, I'm Andy McNamara, and we'll see you next time.